Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate. Food from all of the base. My ace spoon going, big son told me about the game.
Well, the Giants will stop playing, so they take a timeout. Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. From the 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
A Pro Bowl quarterback early in his horrific knee injury slowed down his progress. He's a more than capable quarterback and makes the most of his opportunities when he's a starter in the NFL.
First play, Bridgewater looking to throw. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. And he'll be out right at the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, Bridgewater. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Bridgewater. Robinson hauling it in outright. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater and finding the tight end Hooper. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. And he fires one, but incomplete.
They had man coverage and decided to test him early, but they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They'll run for it. Peterson. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Tua's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
Tua now on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. On second down, it's Fitzgerald, and he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Looking to pass, Tua. And this one is incomplete. So fourth down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the first carry, and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down. So the new weapon just picked up via the trade, making an impact here right away.
And what you like about getting guys who catch passes, you don't have to spend a lot of time in the playbook. You just tell them to dial up a route and get the ball in their hands.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Bridgewater. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. From the 30 on second down, Bridgewater quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Bridgewater. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Emmanuel Albert collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. A first throw here for the backup Taylor. A bullet throw, but incomplete. On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good, and the Giants are off now with a 3-0 lead. Well, both teams. Kickoff from the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So Miami coming out for their second drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
His throw incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Aldridge. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
That play was well covered. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, we're not able to find any yardage on that one.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Now it's Peterson. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in this category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And dropping it off underneath, here's P. Ryan. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Aldridge. That'll be caught by Eric Ezukama. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory.
Make the catch. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Pass complete. Ezukama with it. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
They'll look to throw again. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
14-yard line, 2nd and 11. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got long over the middle, complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Aldridge on third down. Now he'll escape to his right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins are going to tie the score at 3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose.
Bridgewater. He completes it to Beckham. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Bridgewater. And his throw is incomplete. So after the incompletion on throwing is Bridgewater. It's caught by OBJ. Elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 53. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they had a little more success than their counterparts did in the passing game, as evidenced by the numbers there.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Fielded right around the 8. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
On second down, a run with Patterson.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Aldridge to throw from the gun on third down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Now Aldridge throwing on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Aldridge. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Back to throw. Aldridge. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Aldridge. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in the kicker to try and hit from 61 yards. And this one winds up no good.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Throwing on 2nd down, Bridgewater. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. 31 yards.
And the Giants have moved out in front. So this game tied at the half, and we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the 2nd half.
Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 10-3. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown.
From the 6.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Miami's offense set and ready to go.
And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
They'll go again with Patterson. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. New York's offense back out there and set to go. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
He finds his target, Beckham. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. To throw, Bridgewater.
Again, it's OBJ, back-to-back catches. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Bridgewater's throw complete there to Beckham.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards, the final tally.
These guys certainly not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. It's caught on the right side by Robinson.
And the Giants are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here's Bridgewater. And he's got it. Touchdown. Austin Hooper from 8 yards out.
And the Giants have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. But that makes this a 2-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah, that's a great observation. It's been a heck of a battle, hasn't it? And points have been in a premium throughout this game. So you have to wonder, is this going to be too much for them to overcome?
Extra point try, good by Gano. And the lead is now 17-3. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it's capped off by the Austin Hooper touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Miami set to take over. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Leonard Williams able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, yeah, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football and not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
Aldridge now looking to throw on second down. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's Aldridge to throw on third down. He finds his man complete. It's Connor. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be fourth down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Beavers. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. First week of the preseason, probably not the pass, the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and impress your new coaching staff, try to impress your locker room, and most importantly, yourself. Probably spent all night last night saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football. But now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And he fires one incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Bridgewater. He finds Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Giants have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they took the accelerator, and they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the 4th quarter, and I don't see them looking back.
Gano the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field.
And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Aldridge. And his throw here's incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 10. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw. Aldridge. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making a tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Aldridge. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Aldridge to throw on 2nd down.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got a man, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Back to throw again. Over the middle, he gets it to Patterson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Eric Ezukama.
A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Dolphins are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that cuts the lead to 24-10. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this will be recovered by the Giants. And that ought to just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Another drive coming up for New York's offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Bridgewater a give. This is Peterson. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They run again with Peterson. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. Throwing, Bridgewater.
He finds his man. It's Robinson.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Down to a knee goes Bridgewater, and that ought to do it.
This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.